What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into the Biz with D with your one and only rock star on the Mike Davis Dwayne, Mike Christian Radio. We've got R&B recording artist Kate on with us this evening. What's going on, Kate?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for this interview. We definitely appreciate it. We're a fan. We've been listening to your music since, the beginning, so it's an honor to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you just released a new single and a music video for your single, Shook Up. Love the concept of the video. Can we kind of talk about how you came up with that concept?
I mean, it's basically the song is talking about the love that I have for my girl, and rather than just do this straight up follow the song type of video, kind of wanted to put like a little bit of a twist on it. So, I mean, it was just that type of situation, because there are people that have situations like that. You're sitting, you're reminiscing, and maybe the person has passed away, or maybe they moved away, or just all type of different things. So I wanted to do something not that straightforward, basically.
Right. And I like the fact that you didn't do like a straightforward message, and it was more so very metaphoric. I like the scenery and the setting of it. I was like, this is very eye-opening. Like, I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was kind of going for. I wanted to make it a little more interesting.
Absolutely. And the video's been out for, a couple of days now. How has the response been so far from your fans?
So far it's been real good, actually. I've come across a few people, and they all seem to like it, so I'm happy about that.
Why do you say they don't like it? They're crazy. You don't like Casey's video, y'all are crazy, but why
no, they did like it. I'm saying they did like it.
Oh,
yeah, they did like it.
They said they did. I was about to have to.
No, I'm saying they did. I'm saying they did like it. I was happy about that.
That's good. That's really good that they like the video, because I mean it's different for once, and in the record is very it's given that true R&B side, and you've always done it with your music in the past. I definitely got to say, love the single once again. A lot of my listeners, they were saying, like, David, you got to get Case on your show, because that single is real R&B. You like real R&B, and I'm like, yeah, I like real R&B. Of course, I'm gonna get Case. Like, you guys don't even know it's already set up. Like, stop tweaking. And so now the title for this album, I gotta say, love the title. It's called Heaven's Door. How did you come up with the title and concept for that? Because it's very, very, it's very common, like a relaxed title.
Yeah. Well, what happened was when I had gotten to the point where I was ready to start working on another album, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to sing about, type of music I wanted to make, and I kind of looked around and took a little personal inventory, and it was like everything was falling into place. Where I was at mentally, where I was at, with my family, with my friends, everything. It was kind of like I was on the doorstep of my own personal heaven. So that was why I named the album that.
And would you say music is going to be kind of centered around that concept, or what kind of records do you have on like this project with like the Sound Foundation?
But the only real foundation that I could say that it has is that it's a straightforward R&B album. It's not I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm not trying to make that EDM music or any other kind of music for that matter. I'm doing what I do. You know what I mean? I'm doing R&B. I'm having fun with it. Dealing with different topics of life, relationships, things like that. So that's the only one thing that I say glues everything together.
Right, most definitely. And it's a good thing that you're not crossing over or going EDM and stuff like that, because nowadays we see the newer artists are going that route. How do you feel about that the crossover thing right now? What's happening with music?
I mean, I guess if that's what they feel like they have to do, or if that's what they want to do, then that's fine, because music should always express, how you're feeling or what you're going through, whatever you feel inside. So if that's what they honestly feel, then I mean, I guess that's fine for them. But as far as me, I do what I do and what I know, and so which is why I make R&B records. That's what I do. That's who I am.
Gotcha. And now you with this new album, Fortified, has been about 2 years. What obstacles did you go through, like recording the album?
I haven't really gone through too many obstacles. I guess probably the biggest obstacle would be trying to decide which songs I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to get rid of. That's actually been the biggest obstacle, which is a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
And what's great about this time around for you, you've teamed up with E1 and Playbook Entertainment for our management. How's been working with that team so far?
Oh, it's been great. Jojo Brim has been we've been like best friends for about a good 25 years now, so it's like family, which is what I was looking for this go around with this project as far as management. I wanted it to be that type of relationship, and that's exactly what it is. So I'm definitely happy about that.
Definitely. And do you feel like before, like with your previous labels and previous management, it hasn't been like very family oriented, or it feels like it's been like a real tight, good unity?
Well, I mean, previously I think it was more so business relationships, and which is fine, but it's just a little different when you're dealing with somebody who you're that close to. You know what I mean? You never have to doubt if they have your best interest at heart, and if they're going to work as hard as you need them to, and all that type of stuff it's kind of already there. It's self-explanatory. You never have to question it.
And this single really is doing good. It was most recently added as number 2 on Urban HC Radio. Actually, this week it was. Congratulations on that. I mean, that's huge.
Thank you. Yeah, that was good news.
How does that make you feel? With this time around, because I mean, you've had albums come out within like the 5-6 years. The album that had Lovely on there, which was my favorite album. Great record. I love the Feel Good approach with that record too.
Thank you. It was. I mean, it feels good. I mean, no matter how many times that it happens, it always feels good to feel like people enjoy what you do. And actually, I didn't enjoy it too much because as soon as I heard the news, I was happy, and then I sat down and got back to work because now I know the real work starts. So, which I'm cool with that.
Right. And how often, since you're talking about work, are you like in the studio and writing like new material?
It depends. I'm in there quite a lot right now because I'm finishing up the album. I have to turn it in next week. I have to turn it in.
Oh wow.
And it comes out on March 31st. So it's kind of like crunch time now. So I'm in there a lot. I'm in there most of the time now.
That's incredible. And what can the fans overall expect with the album? Can we expect a tour, another single before the album comes out on March 31st?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a bunch of touring. Also, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be shooting kind of like a mini movie for the album. It's going to be basically 3 different. It's going to be like a video for 3 different songs off the album. So.
Oh, nice. It's going to be dope.
Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah.
Can you kind of give us okay? Can you kind of give us a tease of kind of some insight on what that will visually kind of look like?
No, because we're still putting it together. I'm still trying to figure out which 3 songs from the album that I want to use, just all that stuff. So that I can't tell you right now, but I can tell you it's going to be dope. We're going to make sure of that.
And of course it's going to be dope. I mean, your music is always dope. It's always true to R&B. So, I mean, we're definitely excited for Heaven's Door to come out, which comes out March 31st. So you guys need to make sure that you get the album, the single. Shook Up is available now on iTunes, everywhere. Music videos just came out. And you guys aren't familiar with Case. I don't know where you guys have been all your life, but you need to get familiar now. I mean, I honestly would be really shocked if somebody told me that they didn't know who you are. I would be kind of mad, but people are, young and they like what they like and, whatever.
Yeah, I've come across people who didn't know a lot of people who they should have known, so I wouldn't even be offended by that. Like I've come across people who didn't know people, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, so that just tells me that it happens. So maybe one day they'll get to know me. That's all you can hope for.
Yeah, well, now's the time to get to know you with the album. Do you let me even ask you real quick, do you plan on coming out with a sequel to this album? Because the concept of it and what it sounds like, the music that, the single we've heard so far, it sounds like a sequel needs to be, released after the first one comes out.
I haven't even gotten that far. I'm still finishing this one. So I'm still not all the way finished with this one. So I haven't even gotten that far. That's getting way ahead of myself.
All right. Just a thought I would ask.
Yeah. I'll start thinking about that and mess up the first one. Then everybody be mad.
True.
Isn't what a sequel.
So true. Well, Case, thanks so much for this interview. Definitely appreciate it. And tell everybody where they can follow you on your social media and everything.
No doubt. Thank you for having me. On Instagram, they can follow me at IAM_Case. On Twitter, Case_music. And on Facebook, just Case.
No doubt. We'll make sure you guys follow Case on all his social media. Download the single right now, Shook Up, on iTunes, Amazon, all that good stuff. Check out the music video.
Google Play, yes, on all them things. So.
Exactly. Let them know. And Case, thanks again for coming on the show, and definitely love to have you come back when the album comes out so we can talk about the record more in depth.
All right, yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
No problem.